support you anything for that. Water is a big problem from Tamil Nadu. But we have taken a good seminar in Delhi full day. Not a single channel and journalists, they never take note of it. Because as far as this question, these issues are concerned, there is no space for in media, because these are the constructive thinking. So I will request you, I don't want support from you for my party. I want support from the national reconstruction of this country. I want support for this socio-economic transformation. I am a true nationalist. I am an instrument for it. After my big accident, I decided to give my life to the society after taking care of my family. I am happy. I have nothing to do for it. I never go to anybody to support me. I don't know the roads of the Delhi also. Even I don't know roads. I don't know Delhi. I never came Delhi. I know contacts with the leadership. Unfortunately, I don't know what the reason I becoming a president of the party. So my mission is to work for the country. And it is a difficult task. Because in my party also, I have to convince the people that power politics is not the ultimate politics. The socio-economic transformation, national reconstruction, it is also a priority for us. And I feel that by this approach, we can change the scenario. I always say, you can donate eye, but you cannot donate vision. Vision for development and progress, if it is possible for us to give it to the young people of India, we can change the socio-economic scenario of this country. This is my faith. I am confident. There are a lot of problems and a lot of challenges. I always say there are some people who convert problems into opportunities, and there are some people who convert opportunities into the problems. But I am confident that we will convert all problems into opportunities, and we will succeed in this socio-economic transformation and conversion of power politics, Rajakaran, into Samajkaran, Rashtrakaran, and Vikaskaran. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gadkari. That was very incisive, very inspiring. That was very incisive analysis, inspiring, and we got to learn much more about you and what you're doing as party president. So the floor is open to questions. Yes, Adi. Mr. Adi Godrej.
Sir, it was very refreshing to hear from you that both your personal objective and that of your party is for the accelerated progress of the country. So one of the major reforms that could help the country tremendously, add 1.5 to 2 percentage points to GDP growth, is the implementation of the goods and services tax. Can we expect that your party and the states, the BJP states, would support this legislation, work closely with the government to try and pass this legislation which has got delayed by April 2012? Because I think most business and industry is looking forward to this legislation coming in, because it will certainly help accelerate India's growth. Thank you, sir.
So first of all, we are all in favor of this act. There are some problems. When any tax deposited in a central government kitty, it is obviously that the share of the state government should immediately transfer. The problem is that when central government receive any type of taxes from the people, they years to year they don't want to transfer it to the state government. So what our chief minister gave suggestion, that when you collect the tax, this type of amount reserved for central government, this for the state government, so deposit in the state government kitty. Otherwise we cannot run the state government. And I know that, I don't want to use this platform for that. In many cases the central government approach is politically vindictive and with favor to some states, and some states they want to oppose. In many legitimate and genuine cases, there are a lot of funds which is the right of the state government, like Gujarat and other states. From years to year, the central government don't want to transfer. They use it as a political weapon. So we have some small suggestions related with it. If the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister take the initiative, we will have very legitimate and genuine problems. Even they can call a committee like you people also. If we are reasonably correct, then accept it. And we are principally for that. We are ready for that. We have no problem. But the central government is not ready to accept these small suggestions, and by which they are making the propaganda that BJP is against this law. This is not correct. We are principally for that, supporter of that, and we will support it.
There's one question here.
My name is S.C. Kapoor. I have a short question. If the Lokpal bill goes to Parliament, will your party help passing of the bill? Number two, what are your views on electoral reforms?
First of all, we will support that bill. And second is very important question is electoral reform. We have already appointed a committee headed by Advani ji. We are constantly studying on different states or different countries' election system, and it's very important issue that our politics is dominated by 3 C's: cash, caste, and criminals. So we should need a transparent democratic system by which we can get good person to be elected. And I am of the same opinion. We are working on this issue. Our committee have got lot of expert people, and I will also request you, if you have any suggestion, good suggestion, you make a study for that. And if the good suggestions are there, please send to the BJP, to me, and we will definitely consider all this issue, because to strengthen the democracy and to accelerate the process of development, it is very essential to change our law, our system. That is exactly, it's very essential, and we will support this idea.
Sir, you said that youngsters should come in the politics. But when anybody enters the politics, it's very difficult for him to earn his livelihood also if he enters with a good moral values. And if any good person wants to enter, everybody will blame him for one or other type of corruption, even if he is not involved in that. The defamation also is there. So to take care of these two things, to earn livelihood as well as avoid defamation, what steps you feel you should be taken?
First of all, there is a good principle in politics. That's not my principle. The hoard from the poor and money from the rich is the success formula of the politics. But I feel that in politics, somewhere, I go to my house in Nagpur, I have to meet thousands of people a day. You have to change your temperament. One of the military general who is a big leader in our party, he was telling us, now it is 8:30, okay, I will not meet you. So this is not possible in the politics. You have to meet to the people. You have to discuss with them. You have to change your temperament. You may be a big man, but anyone can come and anyone can meet you and give his problem to you. So for political system, you have to change your mind setup by which you can increase your elective merits. Elective merits are not only the talent is important. Social service is important. But somewhere the politics is becoming a politics of vested interest, because exactly whatever the people think, what is their standard, that is depending upon the level of the politics. So in such a case, if you can change your mindset, be a capable industrialist, but understand the human psychology, understand the human relationship, understand the small issues, understand the good public relationship, so then you can be succeed in it. And I feel that there are a lot of good people in all political parties, those who are capable, those who are knowledgeable, and also same time they are very much popular. So it is practically possible. If you want to come to politics, you come to my party, we have a training program, and we will definitely, I will assure you that it will give you a good vision and good working system and good knowledge for how you can become a good successful politician.
Mr. Nitin Gadkarni, my name is Syed Hashimi. I'm a small entrepreneur from USA coming back to India. I'm an NRI. You mentioned about your businesses in biofuels and in renewable energy. We're bringing algae to biodiesel technology, algae to biodiesel. The 9 states that your party runs, how would they be helpful in bringing these technologies, and will also bring solar power plants just a little introduction as to what are the programs that are in the 9 states that are run by BJP.